Welcome to National Signing Day. Once you've selected your school, your college football career begins. If you have aspirations to see the field early, pay close attention to the depth chart. And even if you didn't get your dream scholarship, you can be a walk on at any school. Plus, there's always the transfer portal if you need a change of scenery down the line. Now it's time to pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And would they dare be aggressive on third down this deep in their own territory? Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Love the coverage and not giving up it.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll give it to the back. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense?
Offense set on first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Wide out in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC, SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
LSU with the first and 10 here. The give is to Williams. the three. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on first down.
Here we go.
Pulled and finds his man on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They keep attacking through the air. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. So keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
You got to feel good for this kid.
First down here for the offense. Makes the quick grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger.
Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coach.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. They'll go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Oh, man, you don't see many of those anymore now.
first down for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. This time he's got his man. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. They're trying to get to him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short.
42 Spider.
From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Looking for more room. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Trojans. How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Trying to get to him. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. They're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
And that's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Aggies want to crank the tempo. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3 and out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking to pass. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
You got to love that on defense.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Off the play fake. And his throw is incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are...
Line gets set, first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his...
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Utah State up-tempo.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker, you can tell, locked in on the quarterback, chases him down, gets to him, and not only gets to him, doesn't let him break a tackle, gets him on the ground.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just...
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Bowman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to throw it again. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. There's a timeout called. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between...
On 1st down, here comes this offense.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The run game just has not been working for this offense.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Easy.
He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. At midfield, he's got room. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time.
Ready up.
This Utah State offense has it going.
Set.
To the ground with the back. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, physicality.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break.
Here we go.
Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
With the catch, it's Page. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He's got his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
Here we go.
He's going to pass. Finds the tight end.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Completes the shuffle pass. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air, it's Barnes. Coming after him. Ball lofted up for grabs, and is picked off. And he takes the interception return out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap it up. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Slab. Set. Ready. Reset. Igloo. Igloo. Ready, go. Hound 55 weak. Ready, ready. Easy. Ready, ready. Green 25. Set up. Cricket. Hot. Jackrabbit. Hot. Come on, set. Hot, hot. Set. Hot. Set. Cobra. Ready, ready. Spider. Ready. Here we go. Set. Up.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand, two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the USC Trojans, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. On the run, it's Edwards. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready? Fever, fever. Let's go.
Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own. And he takes it in for the score. Touch. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Orji. Throwing right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots. Oh, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game.
You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense.
A first down for the offense. The give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Looking downfield, it's Orji. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The offense set for a first down play. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moore. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. They'll run play action. Fires on the move. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. Man, did he show some hops for that one. First down here for the offense.
Single. Here we go.
Looking to move it through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Orji. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody to...
Offense getting set for first down.
Get set.
Trying to set the tone with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to him. Jukes his way for more. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
That's caught. It's Morris.
You know, outbreaking routes can make some play callers nervous, but not this guy. When you have a quarterback that throws it on time...
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Barrels ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown. Offense set on first down. Give to the running back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Let's go.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know.
Let's go.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. We'll get it started here in overtime.
Black 14. Black 14.
The give from the gun. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. Makes the catch and knocked down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Running to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he saw. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. They move the tight end all over. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. 3rd and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He caught it. Touchdown, Wolverines. Got it in. Now they'll have to do it again with the 2-point conversion to tie. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Trying to pound it in. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing a ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Leaves it with the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. They're bringing heat. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Coleman.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
On second down, just keeps firing. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Power football with the run. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not a really huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
The Badgers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's got the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
I love...
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Going to the run to start this second half. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Malusi. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Here comes the offense on first down. The give out of the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is...
First down here for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Fakes his man out. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Van Dyke. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion, now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Badgers are on the move. He wants to throw it again. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, that you...
First down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Line gets set, first down. Here we go. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship righted.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Looking for a productive play on first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Brosmer. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Caught at the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it first and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Off the play fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense is bringing the Heat another sack.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on third down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Crosses the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. To the air, it's Brosmer. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
A strike downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They're going to throw it again. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the 1st half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play.
On the set.
Well, they did on that one. On first down, here comes this offense.
Igloo.
To throw, it's Brosmer. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Ready up.
Now on second down.
Set. Hut.
He's looking to throw. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Complete to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've
Got it.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
Pound 55 weak.
He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Easy.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked that
Ready.
A first down for the offense.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Brosmer. He's got it down the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Golden Gophers getting set on first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the right. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll try the left side. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his big tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
And I know this football game.
Ready.
And the Golden Gophers line it up with a first and goal.
Easy.
Looking to throw. Lets it fly. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're good. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes the connection. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wallace. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. On the ground, it's Singleton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Allard. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long.
The offense set for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Warren.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Open runway ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, after that last play, you can...
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They're working that left side. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Fires to the big fella. The Nittany Lions get enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They go to the draw. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, the defense obviously went in at halftime. They were trailing on the scoreboard. They needed to make some adjustments, and already they're showing some positive signs. On the very first drive in the second half, they're able to register a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Here's the give off the left side. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Going up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Offense getting set for first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Love the...
Offense set on first down.
Here we go.
Running back searching for a hole. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really...
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Whew, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line through the block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Bounced off his feet.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Hemby.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
He'll pull it on the read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we knew this offense came into this one wanting to establish the...
Okay, ready?
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Check, check. 10.
They want to run it left here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked.
He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Got it.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the single back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Now they're going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. They've got the screen set up. On the move at the 30. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Here's the handoff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Went to the running game on first down, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Okay, 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Smith. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Pulls it in. It's Howard. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Jackrabbit.
He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Howard. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They're going to run it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Howard. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, the tight end shows off his...
Okay, ready? Lasso!
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Right back to the well. Shakes off the defender. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back has it. Here just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's right on target. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And now 4th quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. It's complete to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give as they work on that clock. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Leaves it with the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're trying to get to it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in the 3rd and long situation.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.